welcome to Above Deck, a below deck breakdown podcast. I'm Sarah Goldman, a photographer and former marine biologist living in Charleston, South Carolina. With me is my college roommate and co-host, Kelly.
I'm Kelly Busby, an executive assistant and former radio host coming to you from my home studio in Columbus, Ohio. Together, Sarah and I hosted the Socks with Sandals radio show on WFAL in Bowling Green, Ohio, and we are back again this week to discuss Below Deck and our love of all things Bravo.
Today we'll be discussing Below Deck Season 12, Episode 7, Party Docking in the House Tonight.
Here's your recap. Fraser worries that his dock party vision might not come to fruition, while rude charter guests terrorize the interior team. And I don't think terrorize is a strong enough word. Jess and Solène distract each other from their work duties. Kyle talks to Jess about their love triangle, and Fraser warns his team not to fall into the mid-season slump. All right, Sarah, how many shackles?
I gave it 7.5. I don't know why I wasn't super into this episode. I can't really pinpoint why exactly that was.
Um, I was thinking the same thing, right? I'm like,
Mhm.
I'm this, I just feel like it's a Benny Hill episode right now.
Okay.
Running in the different doors and
Yeah,
anyway.
there were a few moments I was like, whoa, whoa, now what's happening? Now what's happening? So, and then a lot of time spent on, I don't know, Anthony f frying up something in a pan. I don't know. It was just a little odd for me. So
Hmm.
when the episode begins, Fraser and Carrie are talking to the event planner on the dock, and nothing is done. And
Yeah.
the event planner says, "Oh, his people are on the way." Kelly, are you worried?
Sarah, the level of worried I am right now is off the charts.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to show for this event yet. No, and I mean, as of yet, right?
Hmm.
And I would be freaking out if I were Fraser. And Fraser has put a whole lot of faith into people he has never met before to
Hmm.
pull off the event of the season. And it's the day of, and there's not even like a bag of anything
A
to show
truck,
that something
a
is going to
truck hasn't
happen here.
backed up. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, nothing. So to say that I am worried is an understatement.
Yeah, when I talked to Toomey about this last week's episode, she was like, "Oh yeah, that's just how it is in the islands. Like they're just like, whatever,
Well, and
island time.
it's
No
the
one's worried."
culture thing. Right. And
Yeah.
I mean, even down in Charleston, things move a lot slower than they do up here in Columbus. And
Hmm.
it's just, things are different everywhere you go, but
It's true.
mm,
It's
mm.
true. It's hard for us Northerners. We're like, "Can we walk a little faster?" My
Right, can
friend
we go? Let's go.
my friend Carrie says people walk slow here because it's hot. I'm like,
Yeah.
I would walk faster so I get to the air conditioning sooner. You know,
Right.
it's not making sense to me. Okay, so Kyle is, quote, having a sook. I had to look this up. In Australian slang, this is like being a crybaby, a complainer, someone who's kind of
Oh,
overly sensitive or a wimp. So that's what that means. Um,
okay.
Now, I mean, I keep saying Solène, she never promised him anything. You know, they hooked up
Right.
and they've shared a few kisses. I think he might need to get a grip a little bit.
Oh, Kyle, and I say this with all of the love in my
Hmm.
heart for my favorite Scottish deckhand. Why do you fall so hard, my love? Like
So quickly, so quickly.
so fast.
So the internet is very full of people complaining about the editing style this season. I'm seeing that all
Oh,
over Below Deck Bravo's like Instagram. Um, I think I'm over the Instagram shots. Like we're 7 episodes in. I know who everybody is at this point, right?
at least maybe change up what's shown. Like I don't need to see Celine's knockers like every time she comes, she rolls
Right.
up. Like we don't. I get it. That's who she is. But she's got to have more than 9 pictures on her gram, right?
Right, exactly. Can we scroll down a little further?
Yeah.
So,
Let's go back to the beginning of their Instagram
oh
lives and
Lord, no
see
one
what
wants
that
to see
looks like.
that. Yeah, actually we do want to see that. Okay. So while the guests eat lunch, Fraser gets a photo update from the event planner and sees that at
Um,
least they're starting to set some things up, so things are happening.
Okay, I'm starting to figuratively breathe a little easier now, not in real life
Hmm.
because COVID, but um, how cute were those little tarts that he made for lunch?
Oh
I
yeah,
wanted one.
they were so cute. Yeah. That was adorable. So you know what's not a good conversation topic?
What's that?
What's your least favorite dish to wash?
All of them?
Your least favorite dish to wash. I think she said it at least 3 times. Now, I realize that I'm probably going to offend some people with this comment, but Rainbow is giving homeschooled. This poor girl, she
Yeah.
just cannot connect, but also Solène is making no effort at all. Like
Oh
she's
no.
giving nothing. She just says, or she says she doesn't understand or she doesn't care. Like I'm kind of over her.
It makes me sad that that Rainbow is just trying, as
I
awkward as it
know.
is, she is trying to make some sort of ally of a
Yeah,
buddy on the boat.
somebody, anybody.
Yeah, and it's just not happening. But Selene, just stop. Like, we get that you don't want to be there. Like, she just needs to stop. She
Yeah,
just needs to.
I
This
agree.
is so pause for a moment.
Mhm.
This is when I texted you that I'm in a grumpy, that I must be in a sour mood.
Nice.
So
Do you want to
anyway,
cut that or you want to leave that
no,
in?
we're good. We can keep all that in.
Okay, okay, just checking. So this is Hugo's first time through the bridge on this boat, and
Hmm.
it goes fine. Did you see
Yeah.
all those bystanders that were filming the whole thing?
Yes.
I remember last season somebody shared a photo of St. David with some of the crew like going through that bridge. Do you remember that?
Oh, that's right. I do. And I love all the cheers. It adds for the excitement of going through that extremely narrow passage. So
So
I'm all for
stressful
it.
though.
Oh, yeah.
So you had mentioned to me via DM that you were worried about Hugo.
So
Why?
I think because I have very little reference around him other
Hmm.
than like seeing what was being posted on socials and stuff and
Hmm.
like his how he formats things on socials. It's the picture and then there's like blocks of
Yeah.
and in my brain, um, I felt like he was being a little full of himself. He was a
Okay.
little too sure. And that always makes me nervous when they come out of the
Hmm.
gate like
Yeah.
they're very sure. I am not feeling that way now. I feel I now his
Okay.
relationship status, that's a whole nother story to
Right.
talk about. But I do I was just nervous. I just want them to have good people on the boat. That's all.
I know. Exactly. Okay. Well,
Please.
I was just curious. That's funny. So it's really how he presents himself with his like social media grid. That was
Yeah,
your
I
red
think
flag.
so. It was a bit much. It was a bit
That's
like,
hilarious. Yeah. Okay, so they go back to the dock and Fraser and Anthony are kind of getting into it over like the dinner time. Fraser says between 7 and 8. And he's like, well, 7 or 8, or is it 7:30? Anthony really needs to have that talk with Fraser because things are gonna blow up.
the dads are fighting. It's not good. Everybody hears it.
Hmm.
And I'm really surprised that Fraser let that happen over the radios.
Yeah.
I'm also surprised that they're doing another tease. Like, I am excited about this talk. Let's go. I want it to happen.
Sadly, it's probably gonna happen when they've had a few drinks and it's on a night off. Ooh, maybe it'll happen at the villa on the 2 days off. I could see that happening. So we'll see.
Okay, here we
Okay,
go.
it's time for the dock party. The guests stay on the boat at first in the VIP section, and there
Okay.
are stilt walkers, singers, fire breathers, feathers. Um, as soon as it gets dark, then everybody's like on the dock, including the crew, and everybody's dancing.
It was such a fun party.
Mhm.
I wanted to go. All I know though is I hope Rainbow is getting some rest right now because it seems like the party is going strong while she's trying to have some downtime.
Yeah, hopefully she has some noise canceling headphones and can get some
Yeah,
sleep. But also I felt bad for her, like she's been working so hard and she didn't get to have fun at all.
I know. I know.
Poor girl. Okay, so back to the boat for the multi-course tasting dinner. Fraser drops something, and that obnoxious guest Dawn keeps saying, "You made a mess. Like, you gotta clean this up." And Fraser says, "Thanks for letting me know."
I'm not sure if I were in Fraser's position, if I would have been able to stop myself at just saying that. I would have gone off on her, I think, by that point.
Yeah.
Or started to put water in her drinks to start sobering her up because she was
Hmm.
just a different level of
Yeah.
obnoxious.
Well, the only good thing is they all go to bed at 9:30 p.m., so that's good.
Hey, that's my kind of group right there.
Rainbow points out to Fraser that Solène is just hanging out with the deck team and not really working that hard. And Fraser said he's gonna have a chat with everyone. And we're mid-season. It's not the time to slack off. He sees this happen every time. And Damo has also noticed that Jess is getting very distracted by Solène.
Which is odd for Jess because she is usually like so
Hmm.
power focused. So I just
Yeah.
hope this all gets nipped soon because,
Hmm.
yeah.
Well, Solène has some champagne with her snack, her before the bed snack. We're still on charter. Like we might be at the dock, but there are guests on board. So drinking on
Yeah.
charter. I'm guessing Captain Carey Fraser probably didn't know about this. Um, so I am annoyed with Solène and Jess. Like they were probably keeping Barbara awake, canoodling in that top bunk. Like that's just rude, you know?
Yeah. Selene has no self-awareness, I'm convinced. It's all about her.
Hmm.
She's not my favorite person right now, but the
Hmm.
fact that she was drinking, even if it's just it
Yeah.
looked like, a half a flute of champagne, I don't really care. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I
the
wanted
rules are the
someone to
rules.
catch her. I
Yeah,
wanted it to happen.
for sure. Okay, the next day, Barbara has a conversation with Hugo about his open relationship and if he might also be interested in Solène. He says he's good.
He's a smart man. He is a smart man, Sarah. I
Yeah.
like how she said she's playing matchmaker. It's just too cute. I'm wondering if Selene realizes she's not on Love Island, France anymore.
I think, yeah, she's not aware. Like, this is
Ugh,
crazy. Also, why would
yeah.
Barbara even bring that up? Like, she doesn't need more suitors. Kind of crazy. Fraser has a conversation with Captain Carey about the interior team, and it sounds like he's kind of laying the groundwork should he need to make the case that Solène needs to get fired in the future. Don't you think?
All I wrote down in my notes was smirk.
Okay, we have a guest departure. Dawn, don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Oh, like how are people that obnoxious? Honestly, like all the time. I don't get it.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't think it was the whole group. I think the primary and
It
her
was
husband were
her.
probably pretty nice people, but they
Yeah.
had some friends that were not great.
Well, what is it? Isn't there a saying that like wealth is quiet and people who are wealthy are quiet and like humble, but people who have money are like all over the place. Like you hear about them more. I'm gonna find that quote.
Okay, yes, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Okay.
It that could also be the COVID talking too.
To be determined. Okay. Kyle tells Jess that Solène has been sneaking kisses with him, and Jess is real like easy breezy about it, but she does admit that she should have had a conversation with Kyle about it sooner. Okay, the tip meeting. Captain Carey thanks Hugo and Anthony and Fraser for pulling off a great charter, working really hard. He does say that the interior is starting to slip a bit, so just putting it out there. 27K tip. Very nice.
Perfect tee up for Fraser to have his mid-season charter chat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so here's the good news. They're going to get 2 days off. Management got them a villa to watch Carnival, and Jess decides to not put all her eggs in one basket, and she kind of is setting her sights on Barbara.
I'm sorry, what? What is
Yeah.
happening?
So, I mean, why not?
Okay.
Okay, so Fraser has an interior team meeting. He talks about the whole mid-season slump and he's not happy with their work this charter, and he warns them that he will make cuts if needed.
Do we think anything's gonna happen though?
I I do. I think at least one more person's going to get fired. I don't know if it'll be somebody from the deck team. I couldn't even think who that would be, or someone from the interior team. I don't know.
But do we
I just
think I feel like someone's gonna leave.
Oh,
but I
before
don't think
getting
it, I think
fired?
they'll leave. Yeah.
Okay, could be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. I find it I would be shocked if Solène was there all season. I just
That
I would be
makes
very surprised. So
that makes 750,000 of us because of all of those who watch the episode every week.
that's right. Poor Rainbow is crying at the end of this episode, and Barbara and Selene really leave everything to her, you
They're
know?
so mean. It's so mean, girl.
Yeah. I think Fraser needs to change up the shift so he can see like who is not pulling their weight. I think he might know, but yeah,
I think he needs the video evidence for
absolutely.
sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we get a mid-season preview. I can't believe we're already mid-season. We have
Yeah.
broken glass. We have a
Okay.
guest sleeping on the floor of the main salon area. Solène
Okay.
and Damo are making out, and then also Jess and Barbara, and then Kyle maybe sleeping with a charter guest. Someone punches a wall. I think it's
That was Anthony.
was it Anthony? I wasn't
That was
sure.
Anthony. Yeah.
A very drunk, violent guest, and then law enforcement has to be brought in. I mean, I think there's so much
Ooh.
more to come this season.
This mid-season trailer had everything.
It did.
It's time for our segment Fraser's Phrases. All right. So, Sarah, which one of these was your favorite?
Okay.
Okay. Ooh. Ugh. The evil cackle still echoes in the walls. When the, I can't even. When they leave, I'll still have nightmares. Get off, and don't ever come back. Honestly, they're so
I
good.
gotta go with the first one. The idea
Yeah,
that these guests are gonna give him nightmares and the evil cackle is echoing through the walls. Like that was just too much. So funny.
too good. Let's take a break, and we'll come back with hot tub combo and yachties. Where are they now? Our wonderful sponsor, Stream to Sea, turns 10 this month. Stream to Sea is made for adventurers. Whether you're swimming, surfing, or hiking, their sunscreens will protect your skin and the animals living in the waters around us.
That's right. Stream to Sea has worked with scientists to rigorously test every product so that it's safe for us and aquatic life. All their products use post-consumer recycled plastic, and the products themselves are 100% biodegradable.
Listen to this. Stream to Sea has actually created the world's first sunscreen scientifically proven to nourish coral growth, a true game changer in reef safer sun protection. Sarah, what Stream to Sea products do you currently use?
Well, as everybody knows, I swim in the ocean nearly every day, and I either wear the SPF 40 sport sunscreen. It comes in a little recyclable tin. It's infinitely recyclable. And or I use the everyday mineral sunscreen, which I absolutely love. And then afterwards, my swim buddies and I will use the conditioning shampoo and body wash right there on the dock, and it washes right into the marsh, and no problem. It's not going to hurt anything.
For 10% off your order, go to stream2c.com in the US or stream2c.net in Europe and use the code above deck.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Stream
Stream to
to
See.
See. It's time for our segment, Yachties. Where are they now? Today we are talking to Dylan De Villiers from Below Deck Season 11. As you may recall from that season, this was the one where Jared was fired, the bosun. Kat ended up leaving. Ben Willoughby was then promoted to bosun, and then Dylan was brought in as a deckhand in episode 8.
He had so much energy, and I am so excited to talk to him. Please enjoy this chat with Dylan.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Dylan!
How are you guys doing?
Oh my gosh, you're shirtless. I just said I hope I can keep it together. He's so handsome.
I didn't realize shirts were optional today.
Uh,
I love it. Dylan, are you able to turn your phone the other way so it's horizontal?
I can, yes. I'm just trying to think. It's nighttime here by me now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, let me just try. Give me a second. Let me
Sure.
try and
Yeah,
do.
take your time.
Dylan, where are you right now?
I'm currently at home in South
Awesome.
In South
Africa.
Africa?
Yeah, it's nighttime here.
Are you still working in yachting?
No, no, not at all anymore. I don't do yachts anymore. I think I 5 years was enough for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
I can
don't you
understand
have
that.
like a clothing line or you do something with shirts?
Yeah, so basically, since I was a kid, I wanted to make my own clothes, and then while I was actually doing below deck, while I was in LA, I met a few people that had largish clothing companies,
Mm-hmm.
and they went and basically told me like, "Oh, you're from South Africa," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm from South Africa." And then they said, "Oh, we get most of our cotton from there." I was like, "Wait, what?"
Hmm.
And one thing led to another. They introduced me to their clients, well, not their clients, but their manufacturers. Then I got into them, and now we make our own clothes and we make like distressed hats and like brochures
Oh,
and
I
stuff
love
like
Ooh,
it.
that.
that is cool.
Yeah, so like laser engraved backs, and we do
Okay.
crochets and on the hats, and we have silicone chips in there, and yeah, it's basically yeah, we make our own stuff. I'm actually really happy doing stuff like this. So and I've got a property management company here as well now.
Okay. And you're a big car guy too, as I recall.
Yeah, I was actually working on it right now. I was busy working on it. I was actually working on it now because I blew up my turbo. So now, so now I'm busy pulling the engine out.
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's fine, man. It's good. It's good. I like doing guy stuff. I enjoy it.
I like it. And
Awesome.
obviously still working out a lot.
I try. I try.
Yeah. Who do you keep in touch with from your season?
Wow. I don't keep in touch with Stillie or any of them or Ben or Sunny, but I do keep in touch with Anthony. Him and I still are
Hmm.
friends. Captain Carey, Barbie. Uh, yeah, I don't speak to Paris whatsoever.
Hmm.
Nick just disappeared off the face of the earth, so I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the heck is up with that? Yeah, we've
I
never.
have no idea. There was just some stuff going all over Facebook groups, and I
Yeah, we
just
saw that. So strange.
uh, I know it was really weird. I don't know what went on there, but anyways, that happened, and I don't know what to make of that. But anyways, so I haven't seen him, but shame the guy was going through quite a rough time, so I sympathize
Yeah.
with the guy, and he was
Hmm.
dealing with depression.
Gotcha.
Anyway,
Mm.
so from my season, mostly Anthony, Captain Carey, not really Fraser. I mean,
Hmm.
he does still follow me on Instagram, and we do sometimes like each other's stories, but I
Hmm.
don't really chat to him.
Gotcha.
And yeah,
Well,
I think that's it.
have you been able to watch any of this season? Or is it or is it not something you want to watch because of somebody that's on
Well,
it?
so I mean, I got the contract for season 12, and I was going on. I was going to go on it, and one day prior, they told me, no, we are making some changes, and I was devastated because I had a huge amount of planning that I had done prior. I was gonna, you know, invest into a property, and a lot of things were in place. And I had my contract, I had my salary, I had everything set up. And then one day before, I just got a call, and they said, "No, sorry." And then they asked me first. They asked me about Solène, and then I said, "No, I'm gonna be a gentleman." And I think that was my downfall, to be honest with you,
Oh
because I think
man.
they wanted more of a maybe I don't know. I'm just speculating. Wanted more of a response from me, or
Hmm.
I don't know. But yeah, I mean, we were together when I was applying for Below Deck, and we were sitting with each other. And I still have the video with her when I sent it through to apply for Below Deck. And I applied for like 4 years, and I was like, I might as well apply for another year. And then she
Yeah.
was with me when I got it. So
Mm.
there's lots of history. Lots of bittersweet history.
Yeah. Well, that's really frustrating to hear because I would have loved to have seen you on this season, whether Celine was on it or not. Like
Absolutely.
I just would have loved because since you came in mid-season last year, I would have loved to have seen you for a full season. And you were just so happy-go-lucky and just like golden retriever energy and
Yeah, I think that is just who I am. I'm just trying to be a person that brings positivity into other people's lives. And I think, there's so much negativity and so much, uh, there's so many things that are bad in this world. I just try to make people smile around me because you never know when your last day is going to be. And I mean, I
true.
just, I wish I was on the season, but also I do believe that there is a reason I'm not on this season.
Hmm.
And I think it would have done a lot of damage to me mentally,
Hmm.
honestly, being honest. Because if I saw her sleep with Stillie and
Hmm.
with all those other people, I think it would have really messed me up. I mean, I
Yeah.
went through that already once and I didn't want to, I kind of knew it would happen again. So I'm actually, it's really weird, but maybe in the future I'll be on below deck again.
Oh, I hope
I
so.
mean, I hope so too. But we'll see, I
So
guess.
here's a question about Solène. Why did she go on Love Island when you were dating?
And so her name is Solène, and
Solène. Okay.
Solène and I met in 2020, around there. We dated, we saw each other for about 6 months, and then we dated officially for 2 years. She came to me to South Africa. I was stayed with her in Paris and France, and we were looking to get on a yacht together, This is before Below Deck.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
we were looking to get on a boat together. She came to me and we did our courses. I organized her to do our courses here. We stayed in South Africa while we did it. And we traveled around. We traveled basically traveled the world. Her friends came to come stay by me. We have a farm here, and my parents they came to stay with all of us. We were really close, like 6 months. Her friends and
Hmm.
everyone were coming here, and we were all just like one family. I was so in love with this woman, and she got while we were in Cape Town, she got a email from a casting team of Love Island. And then she told me about it, and I was like, "Oof, well, like, geez." I mean, at this point, I hadn't even gotten below deck yet. I was still
Hmm.
speaking to Duffy, and you know, I was like, "Oof, that's a little bit rough." And she did cheat on me in the past prior to this, and I was just like, but I was like head over heels for her. So like love covers the multitude of sins, and
Hmm.
um, you know, she went and she basically, I wasn't really happy with her going on this, casting for Love Island. I mean, my girlfriend up on display for a bunch of guys who want to sleep with her, after we've been dating for 2 years. I was like, and she's coming and doing her courses to work on a yacht with me. I was a chase boat captain. I had a position for her and everything. Like, I literally did work my ass off for this woman to come and live with me on a yacht, basically. And
Hmm.
I had to pull a lot of strings to get that to work. And I left my job that I was doing so that she can come and do her courses and I could be there with her. So I sacrificed a lot.
Hmm.
Um, so I was really invested at this point, and she basically just got an opportunity for clout, and she decided, she told me, I'm not going to cheat on you while I'm on the show. I'm just going to go, and I was like, I respect that. I'll let you go, and
Hmm.
as long as you don't sleep or mess around with other people or kiss any other guys or whatever, I'm okay. I'm not an asshole. I'm really, if you have to do what you have to do, that's completely fine. I completely understand. I also want to make money from social media, so you know what? It's not what I would want my wife to do one day. I wouldn't be proud of you going on Love Island, but you do what you want to do. So she decided to go, and she went. We were dating, and they take her phone away when she goes. And I was in Italy, Italy at the point on the chase boat, and I was waiting for her to come. But she was on Love Island, and I was streaming it live while I was there, and man, I can't tell you guys the amount of horrific pain I went through watching her
Hmm.
hook up with all these random guys, just like I was nothing. I couldn't. It just broke me. And so, when she went on Below Deck. So, anyways, I left. I literally quit my job at that point, and I said
Hmm.
because I was so angry, I didn't want this woman to actually have this hold on me anymore because they kept asking me, Dylan, when's your girlfriend coming? We need a stew for the chase boat. You know. I'm sorry, my phone is talking to me.
Oh.
Uh, so yeah, sorry. So, anyways, all of this happens, right? And I'm just like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. So I quit the job. I threw the
Hmm.
opportunity away for both of us, and
Yeah.
I went over to my best friend in Germany, and I was distraught, man. I couldn't sleep for like a month, and she was on it for a while, for like a month and a half, and I was
Hmm.
just watching it in French, and I was learning French at the time, so at least it helped me to learn the language a little bit better. So and improve my
Silver
French because I
lining.
really wanted to understand what they were saying. And oh man, look, like I'm all over it now. And I believe that I learned a lot from this experience,
Hmm.
but it really damaged me to a lot of deeper levels that I kind of just pushed down and I'm trying to work through them now that I'm older.
Hmm.
But you know, there was a lot of buttons that were pushed. And then she went on Love Island, she cheated on me with like five guys, and then she literally was like, yeah, I hooked up with everyone. And I was like, well, Well, mom and dad, I spoke to my mom and dad, and they
Mm.
sent their friends sent them videos of my girlfriend hooking up with guys, and it was the most embarrassing thing. My nana saw that. It was
Oh.
heart wrenching. It was gut
No.
wrenching, and she just like did this because she wanted some clout. So anyway, that happens, and I just told her, go do one. I go and I get another job on a boat. I go do below deck. Below deck
Hmm.
was great. I'm, really heartbroken at this time,
Hmm.
but I can't show it on the show, so I'm just trying to be extra happy, but deep underneath, I'm dying. Yes.
Oh, poor
So
Dylan. That's so sad. That is not a normal situation that you had to go through. That's awful.
No. Yeah.
no, so maybe a little bit of context in it. And I still spoke to Fraser. I was like, hey, bro, and I was wondering if they'd share this. I was like, hey, bro, like one of my friends, hey, what do you think of the situation? Like his girlfriend went on Love Island and they're dating. And Fraser said in the crew mess, oh, that's such a fucked up person. What a piece of shit. And I still thought to myself, like, yeah, yeah, bro, you're right. Let alone no one knows I'm talking about my own situation. And then yet, let behold, next season, they right before I'm about to fly to St. Martin, Dylan, the stewardess, she says she knows you. Oh, who is
Mm.
it? It's your ex-girlfriend, Solène. And like
Mm.
guys, I can't tell you the amount of, you know, self how would you say it, restraint to what I wanted to say.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm so much better now. I've worked on myself so much. I'm in such a better place in my heart, in my spiritual realm, in my,
Hmm.
emotional state. I'm just so much better of a person. And I know what I want now. I know what I want to
Hmm.
be treated like, and I know what I don't want to be treated like. And so,
Yeah.
I feel like this was a positive and a whole. And I've forgiven her. Like I've forgiven her. But
Hmm.
as you guys saw on that post, when that comment went up, like we broke up because of distance, I thought to myself, oh no, you can't after all
You
that,
can't say that.
you want to go talk shit on TV. You should have said nothing. Why bring me up? So
Yeah.
that's why
Right.
I went and said my say. And I felt really bad afterwards. I feel like I regretted it, but I feel a little bit of relief on my chest at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Well, I'm glad that you're doing so much better now. And I mean,
Oh, so much,
that was
so much
not
better.
that was not a healthy situation to have to go through.
No.
So like I'm just glad that you are out of that and
No, I haven't actually been watching what's been going on the show. So like, yeah, I just kind of distanced myself from it. I mean, Below Deck
Mhm.
tagged Solène and I in a reel together and collaborated with both of us on that reel.
Oh,
And I had her
what?
blocked. So like, they collaborated with me on that reel with the washing of the ham and with her, but I
Oh,
blocked her,
okay.
so I couldn't see that we were both collaborated. And
Oh
my
no.
friend sent me a message and said, "Hey, Dill, you collaborated with Solène on a reel." I was like, "What do you mean? I've blocked her. I haven't seen her in like 2 years. What are you talking about?" And then,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Everyone was sending me screenshots in my request messages that, yeah. So anyway,
Well, that's kind of
it
funny.
was uh, it
Well,
was it was something.
yeah, the ham washing was really funny. So I'm glad they showed that again this year. Well,
Oh man.
is there anything that you want to share with our listeners? Do you have anything coming up? Definitely DM me your link to your website where people can buy the clothing and that kind of thing, because we definitely want to put that in the
Oh, that's so
resources.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, well, let me first start out with, is there anything that you would like to ask me regarding anything else that you possibly could think of about, the season of, well, I haven't watched the season, so I don't know. I don't know
I'm
what is
thinking
going
maybe
on. I
you
don't know
should
the
not
tea.
watch this season because it sounds like it's just like Love Island situation. So,
Oh, serious?
yeah.
I
So,
mean, I don't know what actually happened. I just know from what Anthony told me when it was Anthony told me that he was going on Below Deck season 12
hmm
when he went on, and I was so
hmm
happy because it was that other guy, and then they called him last minute, and he was telling me, and he was like, "Bro, isn't this the girl you were telling me about?"
Oh
Um,
no.
and then he just told me everything. So I kind of was prepared for kind of what happens, I understand. And then I heard that Kyle Stillie slept with one of the guests or something. I don't, and I'm seeing that
That's
all
the
over Instagram.
rumor. I mean, that's what they're teasing. So we'll see. It hasn't happened yet, but.
I doubt it. I don't think that that would have actually happened because if that
Hmm.
actually happened, he would have been fired immediately because that is a huge no. But
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. They showed him kissing a girl on the beach in like a preview I saw on Instagram, but I don't know if that
Yeah,
was that the case.
I think it's like a charter guest, like the primary's wife or something. So
How do you do that? Like, how is this guy alive?
I
How
don't
do you do
know.
that? Oh my
Everyone's throwing
word.
caution to the wind this season.
Oh, Stillie.
Yeah.
My word. No, but
Yeah.
this is the, I'm struggling to believe that. Is it reality TV drama being stirred up here, or did that actually happen?
Yeah, I mean, who knows? I think we'll know in a few more episodes, so stay
Okay,
tuned.
well you guys can let me know.
We'll let you know. Well,
Yeah,
Dylan, this
so
has been so fun. Definitely like stay in touch and let us know if there's anything we can help you promote or get out there. And we really, really hope, fingers crossed, that you will be on another season of Below Deck.
I would love to see you again.
Yeah.
well, it was so lovely to speak to you guys again, and you guys are looking super healthy, happy, and great, and it's so nice to hear your voices. So yeah, you guys are looking
Thank
great as ever,
you.
and keep up the
Oh,
good work.
Oh,
And
thanks, Dylan.
I love listening to you guys because I hear my voice sometimes.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Above Deck podcast.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
every time I laugh when I hear that. It's amazing.
It's
Oh,
so
it's my
cute. Yeah, I
favorite.
think our old producer put that little reel together with you with all the liners, and then yours is so energetic and like oh, or Above Deck podcast with Sarah and Kelly. Like it's
Yes,
just so
my
cute.
favorite.
It's so
It's just
cute.
so fun.
Yeah, I love
Oh,
it.
that's so sweet, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, have a great evening and we'll talk to you soon.
Well, guys, have a great evening, and I wish you all the best. Lots of love to you guys, and thanks for having me on your podcast.
Thanks, Dylan. Thanks for.
Thanks, Dylan. Talk to you soon.
All right. We'll let you log off and then we're gonna record an episode.
All right, guys, go smash it.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
It's time for Hot Tub Combo, where we discuss what's happening with our favorite Below Deck cast members.
So, Kelly, I don't have a lot of hot tub convo this week. I don't know if everybody was on vacation or just you, but um, last week, Damo and Barbara were on Watch What Happens Live, and it was
Yes.
virtual, so the audio
Mm,
quality wasn't great.
mm.
Um, Damo said since he made out with Fraser, he's been getting a lot of men in his DMs, like asking for pictures.
Oh. Gosh, people are so forward
I
anymore.
know, it's kind of wild. Honestly, it was not a great episode, so I kind of just ended up watching the clips of Watch What Happens Live, like on Instagram. Um,
Mm.
Barbara said the problem with Solène is number one, she can't understand English, and number two, she can't understand anything. So that was funny.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Sarah, while I was in London, I was looking for Yachties. I was looking for other Bravo members of the fam. I did
Hmm.
not see any of them, but I did put our sticker around as many places I could.
Yes.
So, and my nephews thought it was the most awesome thing that I was littering, kind of graffitiing. Just
You're
call me
tagging
Banksy.
us.
I was tagging everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I just remembered something that can go in Hot Tub Convo, but I have it written down on a scrap of paper. So hold on one second. Okay, I had to write it like at a stoplight on the back of my pass for Wild Dunes, which is a beach community, because I was driving. Okay, so you know our porn star charter guests from a charter ago?
was it Tony?
Tony and Sky
Sky?
Knox.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so they did this thing called like Beyond the Deck where you could log into Cam for
Hmm.
free. Like you just had to set up an account. Of course, now I'm getting all these emails from this porn website. So I did do it. Um, so I'm gonna try to read my notes that I took so I can remember
Yes.
to tell you guys what they said. So some of the guys did not like Captain Carey, and I don't know why. But
Oh dear.
I think Sky really liked Captain Jason. You remember he was on Below Deck Down Under last season. Um, let's see, Barbara was their favorite uh crew member. Oh, and the
Okay.
host of this, it was like a Zoom session, and the host was Laura Desiree, who she was, I think, the primary charter guest from that same group on Below Deck Down Under last
She had
season.
the short blonde hair, really
Yes.
tall woman. Yes.
Hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah. Let's see. What else I wrote down? No naked. Oh yeah, Captain Carey asked them like not to be naked like on the boat. Like so
I
that's
mean,
interesting.
you don't want bits, like
Maybe.
bits and pieces kind of
Hmm.
on, I mean, I don't know, I guess
Yeah.
the common
Also, I
areas.
guess they invited Captain Carey to eat a meal with them and he declined. So that's interesting.
Oh,
Although one of the guys said that Captain Carey taught him how to hoverboard, and so he like spent a lot of time with him, and
yeah.
so anyway, they were kind of mixed on like Captain Carey, so that was kind of interesting.
Well, I wonder if they asked him to be part of like the Slay David, like the Venetian night where it was a little like
Right. I
riskier.
mean, maybe he didn't want his children watching him like in a scene like that. So
I
I
mean, I
get
get
it.
it.
Okay, so this is the juicy bit that everybody wanted to know. Like, what happened with the tip? What happened?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so Cam 4, who sponsored this group of guys to come um,
To go on the
to
boat.
go on the boat, they paid for
Uh,
everything. They were told to tip 15K, like minimum, and they tipped 20K.
uh-huh.
And then at the last minute, Bravo production, told Skynox and the charter guests, like, hey, you can do more if you want to. But at that point, like, they didn't have cash laying around.
Right,
And they called Cam 4, like, hey, can we get another however much? And they were like, no, we can't do that, right this second. And so they were kind of stuck with tipping the amount that was there, and so they're kind of, I mean, does that make sense?
yeah, it does. It sounds to me like they were put in a really
They felt like they
bad
were set
spot.
up by production, basically, you
But
know.
still, why not an even 20?
I
Where
know.
are those $10?
Yeah.
I mean, I know it would have come to like like 70 cents for every person or whatever, but it's maybe that's me and just wanting things neat and tidy, like
Yeah.
and in their box. I don't know.
I mean, 19,900 sounds like so much less, or 990 sounds like a
Yeah.
lot less than 20,000, even though it's not.
Yes.
So,
Uh,
yeah.
how interesting though. Okay.
Yeah.
And now
So,
was that a live thing or is it a recording? Like, can people go and check it out?
That's a good question. It was live, but I'm wondering if you can either pay or log on and watch it. So
Okay.
I will look into that and put that in the resources if that's the case. So I didn't watch the whole thing. I think it went on for a couple hours, but anyway,
That's a long time.
it was good. Oh, and Sky Knox had a perm, and he said he was inspired by Barbara, like her beautiful curly hair. And she did join the live for a little bit.
Oh,
So that
did
was kind of
she?
fun. Yeah.
I do love her. And I do love her hair.
She has great hair.
She does. I love it.
Okay, well
We
that's
have pretty amazing hair though. Just want to throw that out there.
oh, yeah.
All right. It's time for our segment, Join Me in the Wheelhouse, where we decide who needs to see Captain Carey for a stern talking to. Sarah, before my voice goes, who do you call to the wheelhouse and why?
I'm gonna call Solène and Jess. They're just
Yes.
irritating me. They're just too into each other and not focused on their jobs. And
Let's
I'm
go,
just
ladies. Let's
not
go.
into it.
Mm-mm.
That's it for this week's episode of Above Deck. Thank you to our team at Hurrdat Media, and thanks to all of you for listening. Thank you, Brock. Thank you, Kelly. Please subscribe on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Don't forget to tell a friend, and please rate and review us 5 stars only.
And follow us on Instagram at Above Deck Pod. And you can always email us at abovedeckpod@gmail.com. You can watch our episodes on the Hurrdat Entertainment YouTube channel. And remember, there are only 124 days until BravoCon. Yes. Until next time, I'm Kelly Busby.
And I'm Sarah Goldman. We'll see you next week.